Good morning, family. This is Cynthia A. Johnson with 15 minutes of politics with Cynthia A. Johnson. And my guest host, actually, she's no longer a guest host. My host is Miss Joyce Moore. Good morning, Miss Joyce Moore.
Good morning to you and to the family. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
And also our videographer, got to give her credit,
Absolutely.
Is Tanya Britt. She's fantastic. And then we have our engineer, who is Manson McMahon, doing an awesome job here at Gospel 1440 WMKM Reborn. And then, of course, one of the owners here is here, Terry Gallagher, who is an awesome man. And we just want to say we appreciate all of the people that I just mentioned. And just to remind you all, we're having an appreciation today here at WMKM, and it's going to be from 1 p.m. until 5.
Right.
And you all are welcomed. Our address here is 2994 East Grand Boulevard, and that's in the old WJZZ building, NAACP building. If you remember where that is, that's where we are. And come on by. We welcome you and would love for you to join us. I want you all to get out your property 2014. What is it?
Well, we
Joyce?
talked about 2014 property taxes. And since our taxes are going to be a major part in us staying into the city, we need to understand what each item is that we're paying toward our taxes.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we're going to go line by line. We'll give you a couple of minutes to get those papers out. We don't have a whole lot of time because, of course, you know this is 15 minutes of politics. Let's talk about
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Talk about what you found.
Okay. What I found out was what I found out before, but I think we're in a position at this point in time, Cynthia, to, I hate to say educate, but to inform people and to enlighten them as a little bit more as to what's going on out here, and also to give them a better idea of what can be done. I know that in February is a time for reassessment, and I'm sure I'll be the #1 person down there.
There's going to be a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people.
Who, if they are, or if they had not planned to be down there, should be down there. Mm-hmm. And we need to be not only educated, there's nothing wrong with the word being educated, but informed, and not just informed, but it is our obligation to do the research and to ask questions. You see, we did a show on Tuesday. Michael Jackman from Metro Times.
Exactly.
And he
laid it out.
He really did.
He laid it out as to why we should not have gone into bankruptcy. But of course, that was not the plan. And I think we, the people, are going to be paying even more for that.
People, let me just say this. We are being duped. And I hate to even call out the Democratic Party, who has made us believe that we need to follow like sheep.
Well, you know, my premise is this. Whatever information I've been given, I need to understand it, and I need to do my own research.
That's right.
I tell people, even with the information that I've provided about the $3 million the grant loans program, that you should go down to planning and development and get that information and read it and understand it yourself. And that's the better of the two. And that way you have a better outlook and a better projection of what's going on.
Did you get me? Now we're ready to go over this
Well, the taxes.
The taxes
Right.
are property taxes.
Right. And,
Can you,
yeah, I had to put on the other glasses. Did you notice?
girl, please? I don't even have my glasses on.
Okay, but at any rate, it talks about state education. It talks
Well,
about.
let's go down these.
It says taxing authority. Taxing authority. We're going item by item. It says.
Wait a minute. But if you're looking at your property taxes, the first column it says taxing authority.
Okay.
Your second column is the mills. In other words, the millage, which means that, and each mill means
1,000 per thousand.
it's per thousand. So, okay, I'm sorry. And then your third column is taxes. Now, the taxing, let's go down to,
Hold up.
what?
Just for clarity, and see when you said mills.
Okay, go on.
When the word mills, because there's so much, and I don't know if we can do it all in 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But the word mills, even though it says thousands, when we go to the ballots and vote on mills, you need to understand. I mean, I shouldn't say you need to understand, but it would be better if you understood what the mills were actually doing or being when we vote on each millage for our taxes. So that's why I just want to stress that.
Right, and I was going to go over that, but I'm glad that you brought that up. Okay, so the first column, the taxing authority.
Right.
Would you go down?
Okay, taxing authority, you talk about state education.
That's the first one.
Right. Then it talks about general city. That's another.
Okay, so let's go like the taxing authority. The first one, state education. Then we have.
For me.
Okay, so.
You can use mine.
I'm going to use Joyce's just as an example. For the mills, it says, what is that? Girl, I don't have my glasses.
It says 6 mills.
It says 6 mills. Now, what does 6 mills mean? 6 mills means that she is paying $6 a year per $1,000 of what her property is worth.
Okay.
So her taxes on that
is $112.88.
Okay. So then the second item
is general city.
Now, what is general city?
Well, that's what I'm going to investigate in this time. We just started talking about this when I looked at this and saw my taxes. I said, oh, no, we got to regroup here. So at any rate, it's 19 mills.
19.95 mills.
Mills.
Right. So what does that mean? That means she is going to be paying $19.95 per thousand. Okay, so what she has to pay is
$375.37 toward the general city's taxing authority.
So now we need to know what all does that include.
Okay.
Then we have the third item.
The third item is the debt service.
That's interesting. The debt service.
Right.
Whose debt?
Right. Well, it's our debt. Okay. It's our debt, I mean the people of the city of Detroit. It's 9.82370.
And let's be real clear. These are dollars. These are dollars, people. So she is being assessed 9.82370 mills, meaning that's $9.92 per thousand. What does it say?
Okay, it means that I'm paying $184.82 in the debt service. Debt service.
Wait a minute, did I say this per year?
Yeah.
This one is not per year.
Yeah, no.
Is this per year?
No, this one is for half year.
Okay, so
half year.
This is half of a year, people.
And believe me, I'm.
Okay, so moving down.
Okay, the library.
Okay, so that's the fourth item.
Mm-hmm. It's 4.632. I'm sorry, 4.63070. So what is that?
That's okay. So that's $4.63. We have to. You know what? When we say $4.63, let's be real clear. The mills that she has been assessed is 4.63070, because we have to use all those zeros in there because we are being charged every millisecond set.
Which comes,
But these are mills, and again, it equates to dollars
which
per
comes
thousand. So hers is
$87.12. That's for the library.
okay.
Now, is that all the libraries of the city of Detroit? I'm gonna have to find that out.
Yeah, we have to find that out.
Okay.
Okay, so is this the fifth item?
The fifth item is really going to be a bummer. It says the school debt. The school debt, 13.00000.
So $13 for every $1,000. Her debt or her tax.
Is $244.58.
The sixth item.
School operating. 18.0000. Moving right along.
Wait a minute, we can't move right along with that one. You know why? Because the school operating, we are paying, that's one of the highest taxes that we have. 18 mills. Here she is assessed 18 mills for school operating. School operating for who?
Well, and
Is it DPS or is it EAA?
well, see, that's what we're going to have to find out. Because not only that, some of the schools in our community, Hutchinson School, it was a travesty that they allowed that to happen to that school, and people have sat around and just literally cried.
Lord have mercy.
Okay,
And she's paying
for that one, $169.32.
then
School judgment,
school judgment,
O.0.34150,
which means 34 cent, approximately 34 cent, and that debt is, or that tax is.
$6.42.
Finally,
Wayne County tax, 5.64830
mills,
mills.
meaning that is $5. The mills are per thousand. Remember that, per thousand of your property.
So
Taxes.
so it's saying I'm paying $106.26.
That's her tax.
Now the mills on that is what? Total mills would be 77.39620.
We have like less than 2 minutes. We
Okay.
have a minute. Okay, so then there's some special fees,
Like solid waste fee,
which is
$240.
multi-unit fee.
Which is $100.
Oh, that's because she's got a 2-family flat.
Which-
Listen, I wish we had more time.
Right.
We don't.
Right.
But we wanted to give you a little bit of understanding of your property taxes. Please go over them.
Right.
You after the show. We're doing an after the show. God bless you all. This is Cynthia A. Johnson with 15 Minutes of Politics. My guest host is Joyce Moore. Our videographer is Tanya Britt. And this is Gospel 1440 WMKM Reborn. Thank you. God bless.
Fantastic. Okay.